Hello everybody, my name is Broseph or Joseph and welcome to the channel. So in today's video guys, we are back in MTG Arena playing a freaking nasty deck here. And what I got for you is the Xorn's Wrath deck. And what we're trying to do with this deck, super simple, we create a shit ton of treasures. And that's pretty much it. Xorn, if you guys didn't know, has an ability that says if you would create one or more treasure tokens, instead create those tokens plus an additional treasure token. So if we have 4 copies of him, let's say we throw down Plundering Barbarian, which has create a treasure token, we actually create 4 plus 1, so 5. And the great part about this is if we have a Goldspan Dragon on the battlefield, then those treasures will all add 2 mana of any color rather than just the 1. So as you guys can probably tell, this deck could get pretty nuts. It could have a ton of treasures, ton of mana, but what are we going to do with that mana? Let me tell you right now. So we have Blot Out the Sky here, which is a big possibility here. We're actually going to throw one more in there. Shh, I didn't do that. Because we can create a ton of tokens there. We also have Starnheim Unleashed, which is probably my favorite kind of Blot Out the Sky, create X creatures cards in the standard, because it's just freaking nuts. You create, you know, at least with the foretell cost, the XX angels, which is crazy. And just while I'm thinking about it, the reason we can play this many different colors with only the red and black, and the reason I put red and black in the thumbnail is because we're only playing red and black land, and our treasures are paying for everything else. So anyways, back to the deck. Yeah, so that's pretty much all we're trying to do. We do have our Mystic Reflection as well, and just in case you guys were wondering, how are we going to make sure that we draw into these kind of things? We have our Solve the Equation, which allows us to search for an instant or sorcery card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. We also have You Meet in a Tavern, which allows us to look for creatures, so we can look for Xorn, we can look for Goldspan Dragon, Old Gnawbone, all those freaking crazy cards. Yeah. Other than that, another cool things that we can do in this deck is with our Skullport Merchant, we can sacrifice treasures or creatures and we can draw a card. Since we're creating so many treasures with either our Goldspan Dragon combined with, I don't know, treasure chest combined with Xorn, everything, we can draw a crap ton of cards. And that's really gonna allow us to get everything we need for this deck. So there's a lot of ways for it to go off. I'm hoping we can get it off in this video. It's a little bit more on the jankier side, so honestly I wouldn't really recommend that you try this out, but if you want to, the deck list is in the description below. Alright guys, let's go ahead and hop into some games. Wish me luck. Real quick before we hop into the gameplay, I just wanted to remind you guys that the subscribe button does exist. If you guys are interested in watching new Arena Standard content every single day, then consider subscribing because I can offer that. Alright, let's go ahead and hop straight into gameplay. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, hopping into game 1. We got 2 Xorn, you already know we're keeping it. Doesn't even matter if we don't have 2 color mana. And an Old Gnawbone. Kind of sucks, but that's what we're trying to do. See how quickly we can get this guy on the battlefield. Playing against Orzhov. Probably Venture. Alright. Pass it a turn. Yeah, this is not really a good deck to go up against. Especially when they have 2 Triumphant Adventurers off the bat. But they're going on Tomb of Annihilation too, so probably a Sararak in there somewhere. We do get a Swamp, which is sweet. We are going to play our Xorn. Let's hopefully get like a Plundering Barbarian, maybe a Kalane, you know, anything kind of nuts like that, so we can start making treasures. I want to start making some mana. Don't kill it. Don't do it. No, you don't want to. I see it in your eyes. He wants to. Shoot, so we lose 1 Xorn. No big deal though. We're getting cards out of their hand. We have another one. We're definitely going to go Hoarding Ogre next turn though, because when we swing in, we're going to be creating treasures if we have Xorn on the battlefield, and no, we can lose 2 life. No big deal. Oh man. Yeah, we're going to lose 2 life again. Down to 11, we get a Plundering Barbarian. That's exactly when we would have needed it. Hoarding Ogre, they have 2 cards in their hand. Let's hope neither of them are removal. So then next turn, we can go Xorny Boy, swing in, get a lot of treasures, and go from there. A Sararak freak. That's not fun. So that means they can get a Serac down next turn. Yep, swinging in, more adventure. It's just a tough deck to beat. I made a deck just like this if you guys want to go check it out. We had a lot of fun. I mean, it didn't have a Serac in it, but pretty similar. This is tough because I want to go Xorn and swing in, but they do have the Atropial. Let's just go ahead and do it. We need to somehow get these Triumphant Adventurers off the battlefield. That's the hard part with my deck sometimes, is I don't ever put removal in the decks. I think I have a Flunk in here. That's a time where we need a Knot to create just 2. 5, 6, 7, 8. They only have 8 damage. We can block some of it as well. Alright, so here's where it is kind of fun, though. We can go Plundering Barbarian. We create 2 more treasure tokens. And what's cool is that if we had even more Xorn on the battlefield, or we had Goldspan Dragon, and we had tons of those ETB treasure creatures, we could create a crap ton of treasures, and then we can keep paying for creatures. And if those creatures have treasures, boom, more treasures. Yeah, so this deck can go off pretty quickly just like that. Swinging in. Lovely. So 8 damage. Probably don't want to take it because a lot of these dungeons do have opponent loses 1 life, you gain 1 life kind of thing. Alrighty. We don't really care about our Plundering Barbarian, so we will block. Down to 5. Slowly dwindling here. I'd love a mana. We do get a mana. Sweet. That means Old Gnawbone. Maybe. Let's see. We have 5 mana. We could get a Goldspan Dragon here, which means that we'd have 2, 3, 4, which is 8 mana. So we can play Goldspan and Gnawbone. That's definitely the way to go. So boom. We go to combat. We swing in with Goldspan Dragon. Great treasure tokens. Each of these are for 2, so that means we play Old Gnawbone. Awesome. And so now we are going to have to block with our Xorn, most likely. Because we can take a hit from these 3, but we gotta block these 2. Oh, well, the game. Never mind. Almost did it. Hey, we got an Old Gnawbone down. That's cool and all, but you got us, opponent. Alrighty. Just kill us already. I don't want to live anymore. And, you know, we're going to freaking sacrifice Old Gnawbone because we can. And we are just going to take it. Alright, a loss here in the first game. No big deal, though. We're going to hop into another. Stick around because we're going to do some crazy stuff. I promise. Alright, in another game here, and we can't keep this. As much as we'd love to on this channel. And, oh, this one's so much better. And Hoarding Ogre's nice, but no, we can't keep you. Gotta throw you down. Alrighty, and just heads up, as you can see, this is in 2022 ranked. Probably not the best choice, considering it's a little janky, but we don't do that. We don't do kind of stuff like that on this channel. We do stupid things. That's right. Mystic Reflection. Cool. So yeah, that's another fun thing we can do with this deck here. We will go ahead and put down red. And foretell our Mystic Reflection and pass turn. Cool. Hello. Hello. So yeah, another cool thing is if we get a ton of mana and we have like a Shatter the Sky or something like that, we could choose our Xorn. And we create that many Xorn when we do Mystic Reflection. So I'm excited to do something like that. Definitely going to go Xorn here. Looks like we're playing up against Pests, which usually will have some sort of removal. Ranger class. I am mistaken. Yeah, I guess it probably just for learning. Ranger class is such a good card, though. So good. Give us land. Deadly Dispute. Alright. I was thinking maybe like a Plumb the Forbidden. Usually that's kind of played with these, you know, smaller creature decks. Prosperous Innkeeper. Can't play it quite yet. Alrighty, no harm done. We're going to go ahead and... Let's see, this is target artifact shoot. So we can't do Ranger class, unfortunately. But we're going to go ahead and play Skullport Merchant. He has more toughness. Going to be useful to us. And Prosperous Innkeeper. So this is what I was talking about in the last game, is that if we have treasures, we can play creatures with the treasures, and then we can create more treasures, and all of the jazz like that. So we will just go to combat and pass. Cool. So 3 creatures on the battlefield, and we only have 3 mana on turn 3. Or turn 3 or turn 4? I think it's turn 4. That is the power of treasure. Alright, yep, doing things. We have blockers for that anyways, even if they swing in. Yep, cool. Awesome. I like my Skullport Merchant. I don't want you to kill him. Yeah, so they have an instant. So, we're not going to fall for that. Alright, down to 13. And don't need to do anything. Go to my turn. Alright, you meet in a tavern's good, but we don't get any treasure from it. So, Hoarding Ogre is actually going to be really good. I think we go Plundering Barbarian. Great treasures. We can you meet in a tavern still, or we could Deadly Dispute, killing the Plundering Barbarian and creating just as many tokens. Yeah, that's going to be it. Because we create tokens with Deadly Dispute, we're going to go ahead and play it. Boom, sacrifice 2. Plundering Barbarian isn't useful, so draw a couple cards. And then create another treasure token, but with Xorn we create 2, which means that we have the exact same amount of mana for drawing 2 cards. Pretty freaking sweet. I love it. I love this deck. So we have Mtga, which is cool. We're going to play Mtga. Not all hope is lost quite yet, ladies and gentlemen. We have a You Meet in a Tavern that we can play because all we need to do here is swing in with Skullport Merchant. So go to combat. Boom. And yep, just him. We do create a treasure token. If we lose him, that's fine. We can find more of him. He's easily replaceable. We have 5 treasures here, so we could get an Old Gnawbone. I say we do it, because that'd be pretty freaking cool. Let's wait until their turn, though. I think it's, yeah, it's at instant speed, so pass. Cool, we'll do it in response. We get ourselves a big old boy. Belladros, yeah, so definitely some sort of combo with pests and stuff. Well, sir, we're going to have the perfect blocker for that here in just a second. Just you wait. Don't worry, it's coming. Alrighty, resolve. And blocks, no blocks. Demolish. And yeah, so they can pay 10 life with him, but they don't. So boom, 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 boom. Get ourselves a freaking Old Gnawbone. Okay, and big boy. Boom. Gain 1 life. Thank you. I love Mtga. So crazy, especially with Xorn. Alright, a little bit of land. Cool, I guess. Swing in with Old Gnawbone. So they either lose Belladros or we get 8 treasures here. What's it gonna be, opponent? 8 treasures is probably their demise. Because, like I said, we have our Skullport Merchant, which with all the treasures we're going to be creating, you're going to be sacrificing and getting all of the cards around the world. So, boom. And, yeah, we want our Skullport. So, blockers. My bets are that they don't block. See? I can tell the future. Freaking big brain. They could pay 10 life, but they don't. Awesome. So, we will casually create 8 tokens. Not bad at all, which means we could grab a Goldspan Dragon. It costs 5, we'd get 3 tokens left over, which means 6 mana. I say we meet in a tavern first. So, boom. Good game. Don't concede, I want to do cool things. But this is pretty much what the deck's supposed to do. And we miss. Well, lovely. We love that. We will go ahead and Hoarding Ogre. Boom, 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 boom. And I think he just knows we have Skullport Merchant. If we get the right cards, it's pretty much over. So, boom. And we will pay this. And we sacrifice that. Oh. And so, boom. Did it cost more than 2? I thought we paid... We don't have any floating mana either. If I'm not mistaken, we just paid way more than we should have for that. So black... Huh? Oh, we don't have a Goldspan Dragon. Big brain. Told you guys. We will go ahead and kill Prosperous Innkeeper. Don't really need him. Get him out of here. It actually would have been smarter there to just grab our Goldspan Dragon. That was a mistake. Plus mistake because they have Belladros and we don't have good blocker. Absolute rookie mistake. Send the pest. Whoa, they're creating 1 pest. Shoo. Alright, hunt for specimens. Mascot Exhibition. Yep, good card. Great card there. Bring us down to 8-7. Almost had it. And... I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, they'll have a 2-1 Inkling, but they could very well lose it, and then good game, yeah. Ooh, Starnheim Unleashed. Cool. So what we have to do here is swing in with Hoarding Ogre and Skullport Merchant. So boom, we create 1 treasure here, actually 2, and then... Come on! All we needed to do was roll a little bit more and we would have been fine. We could foretell that, which would be ideal. We're keeping up our Old Gnawbone. They're gaining a lot of life here. So because we have our Mystic Reflection, I think what we're going to do is foretell this. We don't necessarily have to have done it right now, but it's a pretty cool thing that we could do here. To get a bunch of Xorns. Alright, yeah, they're gaining a lot of life. That's fine. Kind of fine. Because they have so many creatures, it's actually kind of scary here. Opponent's turn. I could have played Treasure Chest. Alright. Well, I think we just lost there because the game said, ha, you lose. If I'm not mistaken. I mean, they could block Belladros Witherbloom. And, you know, this guy, creating more pests. It doesn't look like they're probably going to be swinging in here. Because I don't know if they totally have lethal. Yeah, so they're not swinging in. Okay, that gives us another chance here. Alrighty. Boom. We get a land, which is nice. So the risk is, do we go treasure chest and sacrifice it and try and get 10 to 19? Or do we go Starnheim Unleashed? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 mana, which means we'd create only 4 angels. Let's try and go treasure chest. We live on the freaking edge here at the BrosephMTG channel. So we're going to throw this out. We are going to sacrifice it immediately. See if we can get the 5 treasures. We do only sacrifice 1, so we're still doing fine. 2 to 9. This is... Yes! Yes! Okay, so... Okay, how do we survive this now? So what we could do is go Hoarding Ogre. And then... So it's actually better here to go Mtga. Sacrifice 5 treasures. Boom. Then we'll have a little bit more treasures left over at the end. So we definitely grab our Goldspan Dragon. Boom, 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 boom. Pay 2 treasures for the Hoarding Ogre. And go to combat, where we will go Old Gnawbone, Goldspan Dragon, and Mtga, just so we can get as many treasures as possible. Following along with me? Thank you. Good. Good. Alright, so even if they block Belgish Room to Goldspan Dragon, which they do, kind of stinks, actually. But that's fine. Yeah, so... Do we get another Goldspan here? We're going to be getting... nothing, actually, because they blocked all our creatures. I forgot they had an Inkling as well. Shoot. Alright, well, that's game anyways. Cool. Good job, opponent. Good job. Just because I think it would be kind of cool. It's Mystic Reflection. And do it for... It would have been nice to go on this guy, but it's not. Xorn. Boom. And then we get 2 little Xorns. 2 sad little Xorns, knowing they're about to lose. Alrighty. And we will pay not 0 or... Oh, 8. Never mind. Yeah. Gotcha. There we go. I'm just wasting your guys' time at this point. So, that's pretty much what we're trying to do with the deck. I think we're going to play one more game just because I think this deck's fun. And if you guys are sticking around for this long, I think you guys might enjoy what's about to happen. But we definitely lose this game. Yeah, good game. Good game. No blocks. I mean, just imagine, though, we have tons of land. Like, if they didn't have an Inkling there, we would have made a crap ton more land. And then let's say they didn't block Goldspan Dragon, we would have had double that. All those angels come in as Xorns and recreate that much land. So let's go ahead and hop into one more game and let's see if we can do something crazy. Alright, into our last game here, and we got ourselves a Mtga, we got a couple of Goldspans and Old Gnawbone, but we're still keeping it. Because Mtga paired with any of our dwarves creates more treasures, and we want that. Alrighty, what you got, opponents? Nothing. Sweet. Alright, a little bit more land, which is fine. Even if they don't play anything here, on turn 3 we can get a treasure, which means that on turn 4 we get a Goldspan Dragon. We get a Plundering Barbarian. Sweet. Actually, perfect with what we need. Boom, Mtga. Hoping they don't play anything or somehow take her off the battlefield. Obviously, I don't think anyone would want that. Righteous Valk. Alright, they do play something, that's fine. Land into Plundering Barbarian. We will get a treasure anyways. So we won't swing in, no attacks. We get our Goldspan Dragon next turn. As a great blocker, great attacker, a little bit more mana. Ooh. Book of Exalted Deeds. Oh, we lose our Mtga. Shoot. Down to 18. That's okay. Land. Goldspan Dragon, definitely. Where is our Xorn? I have no idea. Alright, boom. Bam, ba bam, ba bam. We will Deadly Dispute on their turn and kill our Plundering Barbarian. I feel so bad for our Plundering Barbarian. He's just really taking the hit this game, but he's putting the team on his back. Can't say much else about him, you know. Just really overall good dude. If you guys have stuck around this long, hit that subscribe button. Comment down below. Post MTG Arena content every single day. Whether it's jank like this or whether it's just a normal deck. Normal arena standard. Alrighty, not swinging in. They will go ahead and create a angel, which is a little spooky. But we will go Deadly Dispute. Plundering Barbarian. We are going to create a treasure anyways. There we go. There's our Xorn. Awesome. We also get a treasure chest. Boom. Light Step Pathway. Old Gnawbone actually is the play. We could swing in if they double block. We kill Righteous Valkyrie. But that might be worth it because they're getting that buff soon. Nope. So we go Old Gnawbone first because if they don't block, we get 4 treasures. So we're kind of forcing them to block. Otherwise, we have another Goldspan Dragon in hand. And we do go ahead and double block. So we will kill Righteous Valkyrie just so we can stay in this game a little longer. Have a good blocker, and we are looking good. We have a Xorn in hand, we have treasure chest, we have Goldspan. All things that you can see are current in my hand, but I had to list it out just in case you couldn't see it. Alrighty, solve the equation. Could be fun. I say what we do though is we Xorn it up. Go to combat. Swing in. Probably going to block. Yeah, that 7 treasures really adds... Ooh! They don't block. So we get treasures. Cool. We're going to go Goldspan Dragon. Just so we can make those treasures double. Otherwise, this wouldn't be that great. And then we go treasure chest. And then if we roll 2 to 9, we create treasures. We do it all freaking over again. So activate ability, boom, pay, 2 to 9. Yes! Yes! Create 8 more treasures, solve the equation. Let's find something nuts here. What's it going to be? Probably the Starnheim. Ooh, or you mean a tower. I think it's got to be Uten a Tavern. Let's find some more creatures. Boom to boom. Bam. And we get another Old Gnawbone. Yeah, we'll put it in hand. Why not? We could play it. I mean, it won't really matter, but we could. Let's see. So, Kalane will make us another treasure. So we can throw that down. Cool. And then what we do is we go Old Gnawbone. Because we can! Pay with treasure, that's right. So he comes in as a 14/14. We will keep this guy. Hoarding Ogre just as a little last kind of throwdown. And your go, opponent. Your go. I love treasures. That's the kind of things you can do with Xorn. That's why it's Xorn's Wrath, because he lays down his wrath hard. Portable Hole, gonna lose Kalane. No big deal. and not swinging in. Yeah. Alrighty, so you already know. Okay, we roll a 9. That's the time where we don't want 4 to 20. Come on. But we create 4 treasures, which by itself is 8 mana. Just in case you're wondering. I wouldn't be surprised if they just took it and ended the game here. I think we're pretty far ahead. Well, I guess, you know, Book of Exalted Deeds can allow them to stick around. Plundering Barbarian. Okay, actually, let's see. So we could kill... Hey! Bye-bye, Book of Exalted Deeds. We are going to win the game. Aw, that sucks. I think that might just be scoop for the opponent. Plains. Unless they have Doomscar. Ooh, Stormheim Unleashed. That's what I want to play. I don't want to play that exact card right there. We got a Prosperous Innkeeper. No, we need Starnheim. It would be cooler. Alright, boom. Gain some life. Actually, create more treasures first. So right now we have 32, 36 treasures, lands, whatever you want to call it, on the battlefield. Swinging with everything. Come on, roll a 20. Not a 20. But that's fine. Yeah, we're fine with all this going down. Killing some of their creatures. They gotta have another Book of Exalted Deeds. So, let's draw this out as long as we can and do some cool stuff. Alrighty. Alright, pass turn. So right now we have 44 treasure mana on the battlefield. And then plus our lands, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 49 mana. And the opponent scoops. That is the deck, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I have to say. We kind of covered it all in the first little intro there. So I'm just going to go ahead and wrap up the video right now. If you guys did enjoy, please consider subscribing. I post new arena content every single day. So if that's something you're interested in, then make sure to hit the subscribe button so you get notified whenever I post. That's it, guys. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a freaking fantastic day. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know down in the comments. I want to know what you guys thought about this crazy little deck here, this crazy little jank thing. I had a lot of fun playing it, of course. I had a lot of fun like theory crafting it, building it, because I saw Xorn, I played with Xorn a little bit, and he's freaking nuts. Treasures, nuts. So yeah, look at his little third leg there. I just wanted to point that out. I don't know what that is, but anyways, yeah, so let me know what you guys thought about in the comments. Let me know what you thought about the video in general. And that's all I have for you guys today. So, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a freaking fantastic day.